So one day I was scrolling through gun.deals like any poor gun guy does, and I came across a deal for a Delton Lima PDW in 5.56, an AR pistol for $400. It seemed like a good deal and I was already in the market for an AR pistol, so I put that bad boy in my cart. So before I pulled the trigger, I put it back on safety, hit the Googles to check the reviews. I went on Reddit, forums, and YouTube and found nothing. It seems that nobody bought it, or if they did, they didn't even bother posting anything about it. The only thing that I found were other people like me looking for reviews because they saw the same deal that I did. We all were looking for the same questions, but found no answers. So I decided, what the hell? I'll be that guy. Now I know Delton has a rep for being low tier, but my first AR-15 was a Delton. It was a full-size H-bar for $800 that I bought about a decade ago. And I ran hundreds of rounds through it and it ran smoothly no matter what kind of magazines I put in, what kind of ammunition I put in. And mind you, most of the ammunition I put in there was dog shit ammo. Granted, I wasn't in the jungles of Brazil or anything, but depending on what you want to use it for, hopefully this review will help you with your decision. So Delton is good in my book. And since Delton hasn't let me down and it was only $400, I thought, what the hell? Just take that safety off. And now that I have it, let me explain my experience with it from the time that I picked it up from the store all the way to today when I took it to the range and shot it for the first time. And before I go through with this review, let's start off with, it is a $400 firearm. And for you safety folks, bag is empty, so is the chamber. So it came in a cereal box like every other firearm does. Obviously, it didn't come like this. I added the Romeo 5 red dot. I had some Bobo irons from Amazon, SP Tactical brace, and this random hoe grip that I added on it because the pistol grip it came with was trash. And you know, when you get firearms for the first time from the factory, typically it comes with some type of lube, factory grease, or some kind of moisture. This didn't. This came bone fucking dry. I mean, they could have at least spit on it, because pulling the charging handle and pulling the trigger felt like somebody with osteoporosis climbing out of bed. So I took it apart, cleaned it, lubed it, and even then, you still had to put a little extra in the pull with the charging handle, and I don't have to do that with any of my other ARs that I've ever bought. I mean, it's not really a big deal. I can probably just replace it, but upon doing all of these things, I realized something else. The dust cover doesn't close. It seems that the button here is too large. I'm gonna have to file it down, or if I didn't have my gloves on because I just cleaned it, I don't want to get any of that stuff on my hands, I would have to use my thumbnail to push the button down and push the dust cover in with my other hand at the same time, and it'll snap in place. But who wants to do that every single time? But these are small things that I can look past or replace. So let's fast forward to today where I shot it for the first time. Now I only shot 60 rounds, 230 round mags, just trying to zero the iron sights and the dot. And this is what happened. Unfortunately, I don't record while I'm at the range. I feel it's kind of cringe. If I'm out in the desert, I'll do that. And I'll probably do that moving forward with these videos. But you're just gonna have to use your imagination. So the first mag, it went through all 30 rounds fine, but when the magazine was empty, it didn't hold the bolt back. I was a little bit confused. I pulled the mag out, it was empty. Checked the chamber, also empty. So there's that. I don't know if you would consider that a malfunction, but it didn't do what it was supposed to do. On the second mag, it actually did hold the bolt back on the last round, but on the second round, it had a failure to feed. So what happened was I shot the first round, and when I tried to shoot the second round, it just went click. Took the mag out, saw that there was rounds still there, but when I checked the chamber, there was nothing in there. So it shot the first round, but didn't feed the second. Now, I don't know if that's a mag issue or a break-in period type of issue, but two malfunctions within 2 magazines is kind of worrying. But since the dot is zeroed, I'm gonna take it out to the desert and shoot a bunch of rounds through it, and hopefully all these issues can clear up. But that's my experience with the Delton Lima PDW in 5.56. And if you do decide to get this, hopefully you get one that's in better condition than the one that I received. I don't know, maybe I'll come up with a follow-up video, but until then, thank you for watching. Be cool, shoot safe.